Two college students walk through Blackridge Forest under a pale autumn moon. The trees are tall and skeletal themselves, their branches clawing at the sky. A group of friends sits around a crackling campfire nearby. One of them, Marcus Halle, is halfway through a scary story. Lena Brooks listens nervously, hugging her knees. Lena never liked horror stories, but everyone insisted. Marcus lowers his voice. He says something ancient walks these woods after dark. He says it follows footsteps. He says it feeds on fear. Lena laughs uneasily and glances into the trees. The forest beyond the firelight is pitch black. Then something moves. At first it sounds like wood knocking together, a dry clacking, like teeth chattering. The couple walking the trail doesn't hear it, but it follows them step for step just beyond the tree line. Marcus suddenly shouts the monster's name. The group jumps. One friend grabs Lena from behind wearing a plastic skull mask. Everyone bursts into laughter. Lena shoves him. She calls him an idiot. The mood relaxes. Then the trees behind them begin to bend, not from wind, from something pushing through. A towering shape rises above the canopy, 30 feet tall, made of bone. Its ribs stretch like the frame of a collapsed cathedral. Its jaw hangs loose and wrong. The fake mask drops from someone's hand. No one laughs. The giant skeleton steps into the firelight. Its hollow eye sockets glow faint red. It moves silently for something so massive. One of the boys tries to run. A bony hand scoops him off the ground. The creature lifts him high. The rest of the group screams. Another shape rises behind the tents. There are two. The second one grabs two campers at once. The ground shakes as it moves. Lena can't move. Marcus grabs her wrist. Marcus tells Lena to run. The forest explodes into chaos. They sprint into the trees. Behind them, the clacking grows louder. Branches snap, the earth trembles. Lena trips over a root and falls hard. Marcus pulls her up. Then they hear it again. Closer. Heavy steps. A shadow stretches across the ground. Marcus tells Lena to keep going. A massive skeletal hand crashes through the trees. It grabs Marcus. Lena screams his name. The creature lifts Marcus higher into the air. Then he disappears into its gaping, skull-like mouth. Lena backs away in shock. Her heel hits empty air. The ground vanishes beneath her. She tumbles down a steep ravine. Branches tear at her clothes. She crashes hard at the bottom, dazed, bleeding. The footsteps pass above. She crawls beneath a rocky overhang. She watches as two bone giants stride past her hiding place. They move deeper into the woods. The clacking fades. Silence returns. Lena shakes uncontrollably. She debates running back to camp. She debates staying hidden forever. Ears ring. Her breath fogs in the cold night air. Then a shadow grows in front of her. The clacking is back, but it is not above her. It is behind her. She turns slowly. A skull larger than a car rises over the ledge. This one is bigger, taller. Its spine twists like a broken tower. It leans down toward her. Lena closes her eyes. A shriek splits the night, but the shriek is not from Lenana. It is from the creature. A beam of blinding white light slams into its face. The skeleton recoils. Another beam hits it from the side. Men in dark uniforms emerge from the trees. They carry massive flood lamps mounted to shoulder rigs. The lights burn like artificial sunlight. The skeleton's bones begin to crack. Hairline fractures spread across its skull. The creature shrieks again. Its body loses shape. The ribs dissolve into drifting ash. The spine collapses into glowing dust. Within seconds, it is gone. Only a faint mist remains. One of the uniformed officers kneels beside Lena. He wraps her in a thermal blanket. More lights sweep the forest. Another skeleton in the distance begins to fade under the beams. Lena is escorted to a matte black transport van. Inside, the air smells sterile. A woman in a gray lab coat studies Lena carefully. The woman introduces herself as Director Shaw. Director Shaw explains that Lena encountered a Class Titan apparition. Lena asks if her friends are alive. Director Shaw does not answer immediately. Director Shaw explains that the entities are known as bone revenants. They appear only after sunset. They manifest in regions marked by intense tragedy. Battlefields, disaster zones, sites of mass grief. Their forms are not random. Each carries damage resembling the suffering tied to its birthplace. Some have shattered ribs. Some have burn-scarred skulls. Some are missing teeth. Director Shaw explains that conventional weapons are useless. Bullets pass through them. Explosives do nothing, but concentrated light destabilizes their structure. Natural sunlight works best. Artificial high-intensity beams are the second option. When exposed, the entities disintegrate, but they are not destroyed. They reform the following night. Lena begins to cry. Director Shaw tells Lena something unsettling. Director Shaw says Lena will not remember any of this. Before Lena can react, a technician presses a device to Lena's neck. A sharp sting. Darkness. Lena wakes up in her bedroom the next morning. Sunlight spills across her wall. Her phone buzzes with notifications. She vaguely remembers camping, but nothing else. Across the city, in a secured underground facility, Director Shaw reviews surveillance footage. Another red dot appears on a digital map. Another bone revenant sighting. The map shows clusters across multiple continents, not just one country. The phenomenon is spreading. Director Shaw orders Task Unit Helios to mobilize. Floodlights are loaded. Transport vehicles roll out, because when night falls again, the bone giants will walk.
If this horror story hooked you, subscribe so you don't miss the next one.